Hi guys, welcome back. It's Friday on Waxing On, and that means anything goes. And I know a lot of times I've told you I've had something completely different for you. Well, this time I think I've hit the mark. I mean, this one, if it doesn't catch you off guard or come right out of left field, I'd be surprised. You've seen our show, you've watched the segments. We've done nothing like this before. And this is an album I have. It's a sampler called Alligator Stomp. Now you got the alligator, you got the accordion. Maybe you're already ahead of me. It's a sampler of music, Cajun and Zydeco music from Louisiana. Now, this is not really rock, it's not really jazz. I mean, we've looked at Dixieland coming out of New Orleans. This is very different than Dixieland. It's very different than jazz. It's a very lively, exciting music, centered around accordion, washboards for percussion, and one of the guys here, they actually made a chest washboard vest that you could play, bass, and some guitar added to it. Now, a lot of the names may not sound familiar. I'll just go through who we have on here, and these all are pretty well-known Zydeco players. Zydeco and the Cajun music, some of it has had influence from French Canada, some of it has influence certainly in that Louisiana area, and if you see it in movies, or even if you watch some of the videos, it's a very happy party type music. Everybody's up dancing. It just gets you up and moving. It's really accessible for people. Who's playing on this album? We've got Rockin' Sydney, Queen Ida and her Zydeco band, the Rockin' Doopsies and the Cajun Twisters, D.L. Menard, Clifton Chenier, a name I do recognize out of that bunch, as well as Rockin' Sydney. Cleveland Crochet, Johnny Allen, Joel Saunier, Boozoo Caravis, Queen Ida makes another appearance, Joel Saunier another appearance, Rockin' Doopsie, Rusty and Doug, and Rockin' Sydney again. Now the album, for those that aren't familiar with people, it gave you a pretty good idea of who was playing. We had a little background on the players, a little background on the music. And can I tell you there's any hits here? Well, maybe not. I think one of the ones that might be most familiar to people that they might have heard before is this song by Rockin' Sydney called My Toot Toot, which was also covered by John Fogerty, who you may remember was a member of Creedence Clearwater Revival that, again, we talked about a few months ago. A lot of this music is available on YouTube, which wasn't available when this album came out. So basically, I'm just listening to the songs. Now you get to see the bands performing it. You get some idea of how the audience connects with that music. But again, as a background party music, it's a whole different twist, but you can't go wrong. Everybody's up and moving, and you just can't not feel like dancing when you hear this music. So something to check out for the weekend, and again, something completely different and completely different for us here on Waxing On. This one's Alligator Stomp, and I don't know how available it is, but if you're punching in Zydeco and any of those other names pop up, check them out. If you haven't experienced the Cajun music and the Zydeco music before, this will be quite an experience for you. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday when we'll be back with jazz. Thanks for stopping by. See you Monday.